Out of bounds.
Let's go, let's go. Check. 190. Strip that ball. Check. Got it.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
16 yards.
Oklahoma State alum Chris Carson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 41, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. A gain of 8 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks.
There's Wilson to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Watch the run. What's up, baby? That's baby side.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Browns. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Mayfield with it once more. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Carson.
42-yard line.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Steps away. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete.
DK Metcalf. 57 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On the return, the Browns take
the Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Mayfield.
Not much there, only a yard. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Yards pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Andrew Sendejo.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
6 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st down, Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Browns, 42.
On 2nd down, it's Carson.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got Lockett. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. They'll try to run with Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off.
Ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
To kick off for Seattle.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Mayfield took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. He finds Beckham complete. Going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
9-yard line.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns get a score closer. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Dancing to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
On the tackle.
They run it again with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And 6.
On third down, Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Steps away to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
A gain of 12.
This is Carson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll buy some time right. He finds his running back, Hyde. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. A 3rd quarter now at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Tyler Lockett. Touchdown.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and
The Browns drive about to get started.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, where they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Browns 14.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Play action now. Here's Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 45 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.